Morning everybody, Jeff from Rust Bucket Valley Garage. We're back on the MV1 this morning. Last time it was in our workshop, it had a check engine light on and there was a random misfire on cylinder 4 and cylinder 7. So the owner wanted to replace the coil packs, which look like this, and the spark plugs on this 4.6 liter. And also when we were doing the timing chains on this vehicle, this engine has a lot of EMI noise that comes from it. So right down here, right here, and you can see the other one, it's buried back under here. It has two RFI suppressors that are on there, so he wanted those replaced also. On this one right here, the connector was broke on it, so we needed to take and change that out, because as he was driving along, the vibration might take and pull the connector apart because the locking mechanism was shot. So we're doing coil packs and spark plugs this morning. So the only problem with this one, or the only difficulty on the 4.6 liter engine, is that the coil packs here are underneath the fuel rail. So just on a preliminary investigation, trying to figure out how to take and do the job, you think you might have to take and do something with the fuel rail. You know, either move to the side or take it off or something like that. It supplies the fuel to the injectors. No, not true. There is enough flex in the coil packs. This is all kind of a silicone rubber boot that once you take and get the 7mm bolt right here off of the coil pack, you can undo the connector. The latch for the connector is on the bottom of the connector, which engages this little tab right here. Takes and keeps the wiring on there so the engine won't vibrate it off. And the coil pack comes out real easy. You must have ever used a universal joint and a 7mm socket to take and get those little bolts off right there. Some of them are a pain. There's 4 on each side, 4.6 liter, so it's a mid-size 8. We're finished with this side right here. On this side right here, we have cylinder number 5, which is right here, buried underneath. We've already changed the coil pack on that. So when we're working on these type of engines here, this one has an ABS plastic intake manifold, so we don't use impact wrenches on anything. Everything is hand tools, the 7mm and the plug wrench. For some reason, the plugs in this engine are really tight, and the ones that we've gotten out are dry. So yeah, when they put those down in there, they are really difficult to take and get out. So we are going to take and use a 5/8 plug socket and put it way down inside here onto the plug. And this puppy, we already tried it. That one does not want to take and come off. So we have one of our favorite tools, El Cheater pipe. Yes, we take and put that on there, and there it goes. Okay, and it comes right out. So no impact wrenches involved or anything. So we want to make sure that we don't strip any of the threads off. As I said, plastic inserts, or let me say ABS plastic manifold with brass inserts. So you want to strip any of that stuff out. You want to get these plugs out without causing any damage to everything. Here's the plug, it's out. You can see the threads on here are completely dry. We are going to put just a little bit of dielectric grease on there when we take and put it back together, make it easier for the next guy. and it's also easier on the threads. Anyway, hope I've given you a tip here and given you a little bit of good information. Please subscribe, hit the notification button. You will know when we take and do the next thing. Also on this one right here, we're going to be doing that power steering pump finally, because it took a while to take and get that pump in, so we'll see how that goes. Might get a video out of that, show how to take. You can use some tools to take and pull that the pulley off and put the new pulley back on, and then get back in this vehicle and get back on the road. Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for all the comments and the likes. We'll see you next time.